If you want to dominate the mid lane in Mobile Legends, it's not just about picking a mage. It's about picking the right type of mage for your playstyle and your team's needs. Today we're breaking down the main types of mid laners in MLBB, explaining how each one works and which heroes fall under each category. Let's find out what kind of mid laner you really are. First up, we have utility mages. These are the type of mages that don't just deal damage. They bring something extra to the team. Whether it's crowd control, vision, slow effects, or team-saving utility, they're valuable in both teamfights and macro play. They usually don't burst enemies down in one shot, but their presence is felt throughout the match with their consistent and annoying skill sets. Examples include ZTN, who brings map vision and zone control, Zushin, who slows enemies and pulls them with her lanterns, Valier and Aurora, who are amazing for controlling space with freeze and slows, and even Nana, whose Molina can completely disrupt assassin dives. Don't forget Faramis, who's the king of teamfight sustain with his Netherrealm ultimate. Utility mages are perfect for players who want to control the pace of the game without needing to top the damage chart. Next, we have the burst mages. These are your high-risk, high-reward heroes that can delete enemies in a single combo. They shine in pickoffs and small skirmishes, and they're great at punishing squishy targets who are out of position. Most of the time, you land your combo and walk away with a kill. You've got Eudora, the classic press one button delete queen, Veil, who can lock enemies down and nuke them instantly with his AoE crowd control, and Kagura, who offers more mobility and complexity but has incredible burst potential when mastered. If you love catching enemies off guard and punishing mistakes, burst mages are your best friend. Moving on, we've got artillery mages. These mages specialize in long-range poke, zone control, and teamfight presence. In many cases, they don't even need to get close. They just keep spamming skills from afar. Heroes like Chang'e and Farsa can melt enemies from a distance. Savior has that global range and spammable immobilize effect, while Novaria can hit from absorbed angles with her second skill. Gord offers strong AoE damage and zoning, especially in choke points. Artillery mages are ideal if you're disciplined with positioning and love teamfight-focused gameplay. Now let's talk about scaling mages. These are the heroes who might feel weak early on, but the longer the game goes, the stronger they get. They rely on farming and hitting core item timings to become monsters in the mid to late game. They're not the best for early pressure, but once they're online, they're a nightmare. Sicilian scales off with his mana stack and becomes a late game artillery cannon that's hard to match in poke and damage output. Lunox can be considered a scaling mage since her damage is HP based and can hit like a truck even in the late game. If you're patient and confident in your late game teamfight mechanics, scaling mages will reward you big time. Next up, assassin mages. These are the mages that play more like assassins. Fast combos, mobility, and high kill pressure. They're squishy but deadly if played correctly. Their job is to dive into the backline, get a kill, and get out before they're caught. Kadita is a top tier example. Her full combo can delete almost any squishy in a snap. Harley works similarly with his peekaboo style combo. Both are hard to catch and snowball extremely well. If you enjoy mobility and surgical execution over spamming from range, assassin mages are the most fun and deadly choice. Finally, we have the unique types. Mids that don't exactly fit any box. Valentina can copy an enemy's ultimate, making her a flexible pick that adapts to the enemy comp. Zask functions more like a summoner than a mage, controlling space with his nightmaric spawn. Luoyi has teleport utility for team rotations and outplays. Then you've got Alice and Cyclops, who rely on sustain, spell vamp, and close range trading. They feel more like brawler mages, diving in and soaking damage while healing through fights, something most mages can't do. These heroes are perfect for players who want to break the mold, experiment with mechanics, and bring something unusual to the team. Now keep in mind, not all heroes fit perfectly into just one category. Vexana, for example, has strong burst potential, but she also brings utility through her crowd control and summoned undead. Odette deals massive AoE burst damage, yet her zoning tools and teamfight presence give her traits of both a burst and an artillery mage. And then there's Eve, who fits somewhere between utility and artillery. Her ultimate provides both range and strong area control, making her extremely valuable in team fights. So now you know, the mid lane isn't just about who deals the most damage. It's about understanding your role, your win condition, and how you impact the map as the game evolves. Whether you're a burst specialist, a late game scaler, or a utility king, there's a mid laner for every playstyle. So tell me, what type of mid laner are you? Drop your answers in the comments.